Trees, the official residence of Ranil Wickremesinghe, the Prime Minister of Sri Lanka. What you see here is the protesters who have breached the Prime Minister's residence. There's songs that's been sung, piano that's been played, and that's a celebration of sorts because the protesters feel that it's a victory that they're seeing in the next coming days, because 13th July is going to be clearly a big one. The group of protesters, these are the protesters, especially the common man who have now occupied the Prime Minister's official residence. Of course, this is just right after the presidential secretariat as well, the presidential palace. Now we see even Ranil's home, in fact, being temple trees being occupied by the common man here. For them, it's all about a victory which they're going to see in the next 2 or 3 days. This is not just the place alone where we understand people are all walking in as tourists, where they're trying to explore what temple trees is like and what was Ranil Wickremesinghe enjoying in this particular place, what are the kind of luxuries that he had. And that is something right now is being conquered by the citizens of Sri Lanka at the moment. You have several citizens coming in and they're dropping in and they're trying to explore this place. It's a 24 hours, it's just open 24 hours, and that's the beauty what you see as far as Sri Lanka is concerned, because they are here to outthrow the two powerful people here, that is Gotabaya Rajapaksa and Ranil Wickremesinghe, that Sri Lankans believe have brought them and forced them to streets today. In fact, this is the main entry to the temple trees where there is a piano that's been kept. This is the kind of crowd that you are looking at. It's a floating crowd, of course, but of course it's a jam-packed one that we are looking at. So people are exploring and going through different floors of this particular building. They're seeing what are the kind of luxuries that Mr. Ranil Wickremesinghe enjoyed during his time, especially here at Temple Trees, of course. We see that the people are here to conquer. They say they're going to continue to be here in both the presidential palace as well as the temple trees until both Ranil Wickremesinghe steps down as the Prime Minister and Gotabaya Rajapaksa goes home. Now that's the chorus that's growing louder here in the country of Sri Lanka. Now what's more important to note that while the presidential palace has been occupied by the citizens of Sri Lanka, the location has still not been disclosed. The whereabouts of Gotabaya is still not known, and this is the constitutional crisis that we're looking at, which is currently under limbo. It's been taken over by the citizens of Sri Lanka, and the Sri Lankan citizens say that it does not take them too long, however long that is, because it's crossed over 100. It's going to cross at least about 100 days, if at all Gotabaya Rajapaksa, which especially the citizens claim, if that official message has reached Ranil Wickremesinghe that he will resign, the people say that they do not believe in it until it happens on the 13th. And if it happens on the 13th, the Sri Lankans call it the big victory. In Temple Trees, the official residence of Ranil Wickremesinghe in Colombo, with camera person Kumar Srija for NDTV.